Welcome back to another video. So, we have this big device. Now, it's not my design, but I got it on the Create schematic website. The place is pretty cool for contraptions and stuff, especially trains. But this is where the subway line is going to be going eventually. It's going to be pretty big. Look at all these drills, but we'll get to that later. Let's go show you the train station area. It's going to be slightly laggy, but this is also not my design, but I definitely think it's cool, and I can't tell you who made it because I don't remember. But I'm going to show you the subway line, and it's pretty cool. It's double-decker. You can sit on the bottom and sit on the top. It has Create Navigator, add-on mod for Create to add in more advanced displays for your trains. You can leave them on and off of them, which is pretty neat. But yeah, so this train can only go forward. I think later we made it go backwards and forward, but I don't know. But before we bring in all the trains, I need to place in a lot of rail. And then now we're just setting up the signals for all the trains, making sure they don't crash when multiple trains are moving through. And we're setting up the temporary signals. I will do the correct placements later, but for now, just enjoy this little time lapse. Okay. Now, we're gonna do some work on my oil collection field area. Where we are, this whole island of sand, I placed pretty much the whole island in. It was like a small 6x10 little tall thingy, and it just made it have a lot more space. But here are the tanks we have to fill in the oil, and we have that process going so we can store it, but we can't send it off into the train quite yet. So if we look at the pipes, you can see there's oil going through them, and then over here we have the extra collection chambers just in case it gets full. We can just store more. I did have some issues trying to figure out how to pump everything from one tank to another. I think I got it, but I am not exactly sure. So, but let's get everything I need, and we're gonna do a time lapse of me building the connection area for loading the trains. So enjoy the time lapse as we figure out how to connect everything up. and turning it on, and we can flow the oil into the trains. Well, once I, set the correct length of the pumps, fluid pump thing, and then if we turn this one on, it should flow into the train. Yep. We got one big train and one small train of crude oil. And in later videos, we will make a processing plant to change that oil into several other gases. But look at this at nighttime. I added in some lights using Create the Factory Must Grow. And I added in some color light tops for like planes and stuff to be able to see if they were technically flying over. And yeah, it's pretty neat. And this area literally just collects oil. There's nothing else too fancy about it. Let's place in these. There we go. Yep. So yeah, and then there's an on and off switch. Turns everything on, pulls the oil. I'll grab my wrench. And then we have this like ladder thingy. And then everything gets pulled up. Got lights, as you can see. And yeah. But now that we're done with that, let's move the trains to the train yard that we made in the beginning of the video. And we have several trains. Technically, only a couple are in use during this time. But like I said, majority of the trains I have are from the Create Schematics website. And you should check it out, because that's a cool place to find things, especially trains. So far, here's the train yard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 trains in this area right now. I think I have a total of 18 trains at the time of making this video. Definitely gonna have more later on. And we would definitely be moving this train yard somewhere else to cause less lag for the train station. So the tree log farm one. This is prior to building all the extra stuff. But here it comes. And the railroad system I'm using is also from a schematic, and it's very handy to place in those around the world. Almost playing like a city builder game with schematics. And then we have the farm train, and we need to go to, yeah, I have a lot of stations. Yep. And then we'll give it to them. Oh, wait, I gotta get rid of the other one. And then give it to you. And then it will go as a train farm. Loading train resources and then taking it to the storage house. So there that one goes off. And there it pulls up. Cool. So pretty simple. Got just usable trains, oil trains, item transport, passenger transport. The longest train I have right here, I can't disassemble it, so it's just stuck as is. But it has it has like 16 carts, I think, maybe less, a couple less. But and then I can't actually fix that either because I can't disassemble it. But other than that, and then a couple of these can't disassemble either, but the glue also is not attached to the places I need it, so we'll probably just move these trains and use them in a later time. Here's one of the passenger trains. I mean, they look good, and then once I get the trains that are glued correctly, we'll be because I think like they're missing just like the top of some, which is funny looking. But yeah, especially this one right there, the hopper item transports. So pretty cool designs. Again, I can't build trains, so I'm using schematics. But I definitely like what people have come up with. And then this red one over here is going to go into my theme park roller coaster place. Don't worry about the misconnected parts. And those are also from a different schematic. So yeah, pretty cool. But we showed you this already, but just in case, show you one more time. And it's going to go underground, and we'll show you the stations that I'll build for those later. But what we got to do is name all the trains. So let's do that now. Iron Comet, Solar Flare, Nebula Express, the Voyager, Night Racer, or Midnight Racer, Crimson Horizon, Galactic Runner, Aurora Flyer, the Cyclone, Steel Stallion, Titan's Journey, if I can spell. There you go. The Thunderstrike, the Emberline, Obsidian Runner. Thanks for joining me. Till next time. See ya.